You guys, Cobblemon 1.6 could not be much closer from coming out. Thankfully, I have gotten myself a hands-on of the full release of the brand new 1.6 update, which means that I am going to take you through every meaningful change that you guys need to know before 1.6. Now, make sure in the comments you guys let me know if there's any feature that you want me to make a full-length video on, and I'm going to save the best features for last, so make sure you guys stick around until the end of the video. I'm really excited to go through all this with you, and I want to give a huge thank you to the Cobblemon devs who let me make a video like this right before release every single time, and they are doing the work of angels. Let's get into it, you guys. My name's EYRIE, and this is your introduction to Cobblemon 1.6. All right, you guys, the first thing that I'm going to want to show off to you guys is some brand new structures. Now, according to the changelog, there are 3 new structures for us. We've got the Stonejourner Henge Ruins, which is the one I'm looking at, the Luna Henge Ruins, and the Soul Henge Ruins. First off, let's take a look at this guy here. So, of course, it looks like it's going to have a Gimmighoul, as well as maybe we see some suspicious Scrabble, like this guy right here. Gonna give us some Gimmighoul coins. Now, I'm sure there's a lot of other stuff we can get here besides Gimmighoul coins. So you can see I am getting an iron ingot from this one. It would take way too much time for me to go through all of these and show you everything that we can get. So we'll just wait for the wiki to let us know if there's like a fossil that we can get here, what's going on. Looks like there are some pottery shards, which is pretty sweet. Now, there are no new pottery shards in this update as of the changelog I'm looking at right now. All right, gang, this is the Luna Henge Ruins that we're looking at right now. There is a moonstone in the middle of this, and I'm not always one to speculate, which you guys know is a lie. I'm always speculating. The next ruins that we're going to go to, which is the Soul Henge Ruins, featuring a sunstone ore in the middle. They're a very similar resemblance to the names of the legendaries in Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon. Maybe this is our first sneak peek into legendary Pokemon coming to Cobblemon. Maybe this is where you'll find a Solgaleo, and maybe the previous ruin is where you'll find a Lunala. Only time will tell, but you know, it's always fun to speculate. But again, at these places, there's some suspicious Scrabble you can go and get. Looks like there's some Gimmighoul coins, more Gimmighoul coins. You guys can dig around these and find out what you're getting. It looks like the Gimmighoul spawns. Oh, and it just died. Oh, poor guy. It spawns underneath the sunstone, and it looks like there is a Gimmighoul chest that could spawn. I got sunstone, moonstone, and this. I'm sure this also could end up being a Gimmighoul spawn. Again, any Gimmighoul chest and spawn, pretty sure can, you know, they're pretty interchangeable. But those are the 3 new ruins that we'll be able to find, which is awesome because if you're playing on a server, there's just more opportunity for us to be able to find Gimmighoul coins and get your Gholdengo, which I know is something that a lot of people who play on servers have mentioned. In fact, people who play on PokeResort have mentioned that the Gholdengo is getting more valuable, and I'm really stoked to see him in my world generation. All right, let's get on to the next thing. All right, 2 more structures that I absolutely have to show you guys. Well, I guess it's kind of 3 more structures, but the first one I want to show you guys is the fishing boat. So this is something that's a little bit newer that I didn't even realize was in the new update at first, but I have already located one here. This is the fishing boat. So it's like a shipwreck, but it is a little smaller, and as you can see, there is a barrel on it. I don't believe there's anything else going on with it other than the barrel. Nothing hidden, but if we open it, you know, we get some relic coins. So this is a new great way to get Gholdengo, some net balls, we get a regular fishing rod, some cod, dive balls, and 2 big things: the smithing template, which we will use to make poke rods, and then also a Shipwreck Cove map. So I can look at that, see that I'm a little bit higher. So I'm gonna go find this, and we can look at the Shipwreck Cove and see what goodies behold us. This is what it looks like. As you can see, there is a shipwreck. Now, this is a trial chamber. So as you can see, there's spawners here for us to defeat, which we'll get some loot from. A Gimmighoul chest. There's some cool stuff in there. Diamonds. There's also these all around here that have fish and water breathing potions, which would be really useful for this. And also you could find some rare Pokemon like Relicanth here, it seems. I don't honestly know too much about trials, like as a gamer myself and just Minecraft in general. I'm pretty sure if I didn't break that spawner and I killed a lot of the fish things that spawn there, again, I don't really play vanilla Minecraft, then I would have gotten some loot from it, from this guy right here, you know. Maybe you need keys for it. I will do the research because I will have a video defeating one of these. And I want to look at, there is a second cove that could spawn. So this one here is the Lush Shipwreck Cove. It is not submerged in water. Let's see, is there another Goldango chest here? Oh, so there's quite a few things. There's gems in here. There's many chests. Maybe I missed some chests in the last one. There's a Whismur down here. Pretty sweet. But yeah, these are just 2 new structures. They're going to be really cool for vanilla Minecraft. Probably going to give you a reason to need to gear up, especially if these, again, I don't know how the trial spawners work. Please someone tell me in the comments. So I guess I got to learn because I play Cobblemon and not regular Minecraft. Does that make you weird? Does that make me weird? Let me know in the comments if that makes me weird. But yeah, these are the 2 new structures. Well, 3 new structures technically. The fishing boat and the lush and submerged shipwrecks, which are really cool. I'm really excited to play around with these and probably make a full video on how to get the best gear from these, as well as the easiest ways to defeat them. I'm going to be going over a couple things that are just going to be improving the Cobblemon multiplayer experience. So if you play on a server, going to make the server experience a little bit better. So the first thing I want to let you guys know is that they are adding in this update double battles, triple battles, and multi-battles. I really can't wait to show it off. Again, I need to wait for the full mod to be out before I can show this off. I'm not able to play with any other creators or anything at this time. However, you know, double battles, exactly how it sounds. You will control 2 Pokemon. Your opponent will control 2 Pokemon. A triple battle, you'll control 3 Pokemon. Your opponent will control 3 Pokemon. I believe triple battles were a staple of the Gen 5 Black and White games, and they take a lot of strategy, and I'm really excited to, you know, have tournaments on servers with that. But the one that really interests me is multi-battles. From what I understand of it, a multi-battle is when there are 4 players coming together, and it's a 2v2 where each person controls a Pokemon on each side, which I'm very excited to see how that works. That is the one thing I think I'm not going to be able to show off to you, but I'm really excited for it. I will be making a lot of videos, double battles challenge, triple battles challenge, and multi-battle challenges on PokeResort. I'm really excited for those. Yeah, so I can't really show you in the mod, but on the Trello, they do show it. They're adding trade animations, just another little cute little thing. I love when they add these little transformations. It's very reminiscent of the original Pokemon games where they kind of go up and then they trade and come back down. Another thing I can't show you is that they are going to be adding level caps for set levels for battling, which is so huge, making tournaments way more accessible on servers. Instead of saying, yeah, your Pokemon all have to be level 100, we could just level them down to 50, which is exactly how they do it, I believe, in official Pokemon tournaments. I actually am so excited for this because I want to play in tournaments, but I don't have the time to train a team every week to level 100. So if we can set them to 50, and I think it's going to really increase players on servers, and, you know, let you know to be patient for it because I will be making videos on them, mostly challenge videos. If you have any ideas for challenge videos you want to see, make sure you guys let me know down in the comments because I probably will do them. I want to interrupt the video just to show you one brand new Pokemon that is going to be in the 1.6 update, which is Spheal. Spheal is one of my favorite Pokemon. I am so excited for it to be in the mod. However, if you guys don't subscribe and like the video right now, this Spheal gets it. That's right. You who hasn't clicked it yet, I'm gonna kill this Spheal unless you like, comment, and subscribe. You have 5, 4, 3. Oh, you did? You liked and subscribed? Oh. Well, then I'm actually gonna catch this Spheal, and I'm gonna give him a great home because you guys subscribed. And guys, remember, subscribing is the best way to know when my next videos are coming out and a great way to support me. Anyways, back to the video. All right, you guys, the next thing I want to show off is going to be a brand new addition to villages. We have the brand new Pokemon Center building. So every type of village, all 5 of them, can have a Pokemon Center in them, where if we go inside, we'll be able to find a healing machine, as well as a chest with some goodies in it for us. You know, we can go upstairs, another chest with some more goodies. Really excited for it. Now, I will kind of put a little buzzkill on this, because if you're all thinking, oh yes, it's going to be so easy to get healers now, there is a new type of healer, which is the natural spawning one. If you break it, it's only going to drop some iron ingots, as opposed to one that you would craft yourself. Not the end of the world, but, you know, it's whatever. They did add a brand new profession for villagers. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get anybody else to take on the profession, but they have added, oh yeah, a nurse profession. So the nurse glass bottles, and I think that might level him up to expert, where I can get Vivichoke seeds and revival herbs. Let's see if I can't find my other friend. He will level up to journeyman, and it's pretty similar stuff to last time, and we'll see what he sells as an expert. And yeah, so it's pretty much the same stuff. Berries, stuff to, oh, hi Gramble. Berries, stuff to level yourself up, as well as some stuff to heal. Have the nurses in the game, being able to find healers out in the wild and be able to like set a home here, even if you can't take it, and you just get to chill where the healer is. That's pretty big. Hope you guys breed a ton of nurses, and they do have some stuff that maybe I don't know about. Obviously, they might have something crazy. Maybe they'll sell vitamins. I don't know. I could do some testing. I don't want to give you guys everything unless you guys want a full video on it. So let me know if you guys want me to go fully into these guys, tell you everything they got, and I'd be glad to do it for you guys. All right, the next thing I want to show you is you are able to spawn trainers in this update. So using commands, they do not spawn naturally. I can spawn NPC, and I can do kind of a couple ones. I could do a standard one. I could talk to, I got the AI one, and I also have Sachi, which looks like a professor. They don't really do anything. There's a battle command, but I can't really do anything to do it. There's no like NPC. Oh, NPC edit. Oh, okay. Kind of learning alongside you. I didn't even know this was a thing. If I NPC edit here, you know, I can't really make her, I can make her say FDEFEW. I don't really know anything about that. Maybe we'll learn more before the update comes out, or after the update comes out. Let me know what you guys think, and if there's any devs down below, it's like, oh, you missed something super obvious with it. Because again, I have to teach myself all this stuff, and I played around with these guys for, oh, sorry, Professor Sachi. I played around with these guys for quite a bit and couldn't really figure anything out. So just let me know if there's anything you guys know or want to know about them. My NPCs are coming to Cobblemon. And just as a little interjection here, when it comes to the NPCs, again, they are a work in progress. However, the goat with the Cobblemon team, Plastered Crab, who is a huge friend of the channel, let me know that if I type the command spawn NPC standard 5, I should get John Cobblemon. And if I battle John Cobblemon, you might notice this team looks a little bit familiar. They coded in Cynthia's team, the Gen 4 games, her champion team, which is super awesome. Just to show you the things that they could do. I mean, this is a full-fledged battle against an NPC with level 100. And look at that animation. Let's see, can we send something else out? And there's the Garchomp. Gonna keep outraging. This is just something really cool to show off, just to get you guys a little bit more excited for NPCs. Because I know in my original recording, I kind of blubbered about it. Yeah, I'm really excited to see what they do with them. Hopefully, eventually, Togekiss isn't in the game yet. Shout out Minohoy, my favorite Togekiss lover. These will hopefully spawn in the world, or they'll be at certain structures that we can fight them. Maybe there'll be a Mount Silver structure that spawns in the world, super rare, and you can fight Red at the top of it. The possibilities are endless, and the Cobblemon devs are super creative, so I can't imagine that they would do something, you know, lame with it. Yeah, but that's just a little bit more from NPCs that I didn't know at the recording of that last section. So let's get back to the video. All right, guys, and I'm sure you knew that this was coming, especially if you watched my original 1.6 snapshot video. Fishing is coming to Cobblemon. So if I go into the creative menu here and look at the utility items, you can see all the different Pokeballs. I can put different lures on them. I did already go pretty in detail on this in my last video on the subject. If you guys want to go check that out. When the mod comes out, this is something I know for sure I will be focusing on, about having it in my offhand, and I could throw it out, and then I could catch Pokemon, and they have a better chance of having a speed, I think it was a speed EV. You guys can see the particle effects. I'll catch a Pokemon here. Actually, I should probably get myself a Pokemon so that I can catch Pokemon. I'm pretty sure you need a Pokemon in your party to fish, because you'll automatically get put into a battle. Maybe I won't. Oh, and this is one of those. Oh, no, I think that's just a regular old Magikarp, level 20. And yeah, that's fishing. I will make a full guide on fishing after the mod is released, which would be, you know, pretty beneficial, I'm sure. I don't want to get too into it. Again, check out my last video if you want to see me fish more and play around with it. The next thing to show you are two pretty cool things with our Pokemon that we find in the wild and that we own in our party. And I'm going to go through them both in the exact same kind of segment here. So the first thing I want to show you, I'm going to give myself a Bulbasaur, which is level 36. I know that's higher than its evolution, but just to show you, my Bulbasaur is ready to evolve. I can send it out. If I go in my Pokemon menu and hit evolve, there is now a evolution animation, and it looks amazing. And I believe, you know, without it in your party, you won't see the animation. So you guys want to send it out. I want to watch it again. So I am going to actually change it back into an Ivysaur and watch it evolve into a Venusaur. Awesome. And as you guys can see, Venusaur actually has a new model. This is completely different. It's got more of a triangular face, which it should. It's not super blocky on the front. There are a ton of new models. I never go over the new models, but I will be having a video about the new Pokemon shortly after this one comes out. If you check out the changelog, which of course will be in the description of the video, as it always is, you can see all the Pokemon that they're adding. The other thing when it comes to Pokemon effects and such like that I want to show you is if I Pokespawn at, and I'm going to spawn a Ditto, I guess, and I want it to be shiny equals yes. Did you guys hear that? Yes, Pokemon now have effects and make sounds continuously as they spawn, and I believe the further away you get, the quieter it will be. You do have to be pretty close. And as you can see, when I get into that range of it, you'll hear it again. So like if you pass it on accident and then you're like, I don't find it, you come back, I'll hear the sound again. No, I'm walking in the right direction to find the shiny. So this is kind of pseudo shiny hunting. Very similar to what you see in Pokemon Legends Arceus, which I think is a genius idea considering that that game is as close to Minecraft Pokemon as Minecraft got. Yeah, I got all that stuff. I see. And now when I send it out, you'll hear a different sound for it. Now, this is so crazy for all the shiny hunters, including myself. Personally, my favorite change, even though I believe the thing I'm saving for last is going to be my favorite change, I'm going to keep saying everything's my favorite change because it really is. This update so far has been, I feel like, specifically catered to me. I feel like that I got in contact with the dev team. I said, this is what I want. I want you to add a ton of Pokemon. I want you to add fishing. I want shiny sounds. I want double battles. And I want the last thing I'm going to talk about. And they said, EYRIE, your wishes are command, and we'll do it for you. That didn't happen. They are so good at, you know, kind of reading what the player base wants, because I feel like nobody's going to be like, ugh, I can't believe they added that, or they can't believe they didn't add this, because they're adding so much this update. So yeah, that is Pokemon evolution animations, shiny particles, shiny send out effects, and shiny effects out in the wild. All right, guys, last but not least for this video, I want to show off what probably is the best edition in my opinion, because I am a big completionist. You guys know, if you've watched any of my streams of the mainline Pokemon games when they come out, I love to complete the Pokedex first and foremost. And finally, Cobblemon is adding an official Pokedex. No longer am I going to have to use a Google spreadsheet. They have a very beautiful and in-detailed Pokedex. So, for example, I could open it up, look at Bulbasaur here. When it's young, it uses nutrients. It has, you know, a little thing here. I can scroll through its animations, which is my favorite part. It's standing, it's running, it's sleeping. I can see what the female one looks like. Then I could see its abilities, you know, in here. I could see its height. I could look at its base stats, see what it drops. The only thing is you can't really see where the Pokemon spawns, but, you know, they do have official resources for that in the Cobblemon wiki and stuff. And another thing I love is you'll see in here Pokemon that are unimplemented. There's just so many Pokemon I don't even know what's not implemented yet. I know there's a lot of legendaries that are in there, so let's give myself a Zacian. So Zacian is obviously not in the game. It is a substitute doll. And when I look through this, you can see that it's in here as Zacian. It's already got a full kind of thing with its entry. So if you are trying to complete a Pokedex and you're looking through here and you're like, I cannot for the life of me figure out what Pokemon 229 is or where it spawns. It doesn't. There's an X. It's unimplemented. Genius from the Cobblemon team. Again, I don't mind that they're taking, you know, their time on these Pokemon because they look really good, which you'll see in the next video. When I show off all the new Pokemon, I've already looked at a couple of them, and they are so fantastic. But the Pokedex is freaking awesome. It's amazing. You can go and look through them by generation. So I can look at Johto. You see I have the Ditto Shiny. It shows me I caught it Shiny. I believe if I have another Ditto and I look at the Pokedex, there we go, I can actually swap between its regular and its Shiny forms, which is pretty awesome just to look at. There's Ditto. Oh, he's a sleepy guy. I don't know how he's talking while he's asleep. The crafting recipe is not, you know, terrible. It's going to take redstone, 4 iron ingots, 2 copper, and apricorns. And the thing is you can make it whatever color you want. So you get, I'm going to have a pink Pokedex every time. I don't believe it changes anything other than the cosmetic of it. So if I have a pink Pokedex, obviously my Pokemon are still going to be recorded the same. It's just the background that's different. You can have a public kind of Pokedex, where if I click on this, I can see the Pokedex. I am completely unsure whether or not this will show each player's unique Pokedex or if I can show off mine as the person who placed its Pokedex. Something that we'll have to find out in the future. Either way, it's cool. And the other cool thing that this does is it does give the repeat ball a purpose. This will now have a 3.5 times catch rate on any Pokemon registered in the Pokedex. I'm really excited to have the Pokedex. I will be trying to complete the Pokedex on PokeResort, and not just with the Google spreadsheet I've already been doing it with. So hope you guys will catch me for that on twitch.tv/itsEyrie with an underscore. If you're not following already, streams are going to be coming back full force before the holidays. Really excited to be streaming 2 or 3 days a week for longer than like an hour, doing a lot of things Pokemon, Minecraft, Cobblemon related. You know, be part of our awesome community, which if you look at the comment section, you already see how supportive and awesome everybody is. If you want to be part of that, there's no reason not to follow and stuff like that.